skill.
Hi. Oh.
Oh, I suppose we could say hello first.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Lizard. Welcome back. We are going to...
Now, we both wanted to see if we could put anything into making our shield regenerate a little bit faster.
Yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we? So it's well, it would be nice to have a passive. But let's just see what our team support does. 5% to team shields, 5% to team shield delay reduction, 5% to team shield regeneration. I just did this look over my shoulder.
Might
have found it.
Got it in one.
I'm just having a quick look at the others. Tick effect duration, tick power damage. They're probably not those. I'm just going to look in the other skill trees.
Sure.
Make sure there ain't nothing there. Nope, biotic and biotic effect duration. Barrier, we would need to invest there, which we're not doing.
Okay.
And are those all passives? Oh, of course they are.
Okay, so there's passives in each of the different weapon types.
We might be worth actually investing in those at some point.
Definitely at some point, but probably not right now, right?
Nah, but let's think about it. Okay, so in that case, not that one. Team support.
Yeah, perfect.
So we get to choose between squad mate power damage, tech construct damage, and 20% restoration and defense. I reckon that one.
Yes.
Lovely.
Okay. What's the next one, just so we know?
It is 15% team shield delay reduction.
I'm one dead.
Yeah, that one's good. And then damage resistance during revive. Ooh. No, we want the top one.
Good, but yeah, no, I agree.
Okay, so we've got 2 points. Do we want to save those?
Yes.
Because we could put them into cryo beam.
I think we should save it because the only thing that we are feeling like we want right now is more shields. Like everything else I feel like is quite effective at the moment.
Yeah. Ooh.
Don't really know what that means, but ooh. We still don't know how to use the Sentinel, the other class as well. Like, how does that work? I don't know.
Oh, well, I think you just have to manually change it.
Just swap over to another class.
Yeah, I don't think doesn't seem to be responsive like you want it to be. Okay, so what's that? Oh, that's to head back and... Oh, do we want to head back and make sure that guy got back all right?
Yeah, is it an escort thing? Do we have to just run out with them or can we just teleport out there? Who can say?
I'm going to run a little bit and see if we see him.
Okay.
And then just teleport.
Sure.
So this way.
It's funny how, most RPGs, I would say, these days... have some sort of insta-travel thing. And I find it interesting how many of them kind of try to justify it within the context of that world, but you're teleporting.
Yeah.
Unless there's an actual reason why you would have the capacity to teleport. Why don't you just not try to justify it?
It's a game mechanic. Cool, leave it alone.
Yeah, it's there to make your life less stressful.
Don't question it, okay? Or you will take it away.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
Oh, I do want to
He's going to be getting a telling off.
You weren't lying. Kira had told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Well, she wasn't that bad.
That one. Can we say that one?
This one?
Yeah.
After everything you've faced, I wouldn't have blamed you if you shot at me.
We're all glad that didn't happen. Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Evfra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnants, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Well, that's...
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time.
We got time?
We got time now. Oh, viability 12%. I might just see who's ready to talk to me and then come back to her.
Okay, cool.
Research centre.
So what's our quest saying now? Call Evfra from the Tempest meeting room.
So they want us to head back out onto the ship. Actually, I don't want to do this right now. We can do that when we get back onto the ship anyway.
Okay.
Hey, Rochelle.
I told my colleagues what you did for me. You've made a lot of friends on Havaral, Pathfinder.
Cool. Yeah.
The feeling's mutual. I hope you find your lost colonies.
If they exist, our people out there need to know they are not alone.
Her hands are through each
In the
of
meantime,
her.
the
They're just like
recent upheaval exposed
phasing
ruins
through her
we
body.
never knew existed down in the valley. I'm told there are glyphs that resemble star charts. I'm staying to investigate. I better get to work.
Okie dokie, you do that for me.
Ella just looked at me to like agree or not with what she just said, and I was just like staring vacantly into the distance.
She just like spaced out there. I was like, yes, she's got nothing to say about that.
Oh, what do you want this time?
Do you want to ride off or not? Okay, fuck you.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
Okay, thanks for your concern.
Okay. We were literally going to give you a ride off here, but I guess you're
Since you
just
don't want
too
that.
mean for that.
Oh, yeah, 12 hour.
Kieran wants to talk more about Haval's decline. We should discuss it.
Let's
in
do that now
time.
then.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havaral is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the
Interesting.
monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
That one? There should be 3.
Why are they two different colors? Oh, it's just because your mouse is over them.
That does not sound like an easy fix.
Yeah, ask that one.
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced.
What's
Interesting.
to bet the
We've never
kid
tried
fucked around with
asking
it?
the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They
But
probably don't even understand or care that Havaral's dying.
They have writing though. They could, write it down.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with oral.
No, I mean that they were
History.
worried about it changing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, okay, well, sure.
Yeah.
Waves.
It's worth
If
asking
asking
people
your
stuff.
sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
Yeah.
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it.
We'll blow people
Follow
up.
the remnant river and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
The other thing, you're right, but like, there's nothing wrong with oral history. And we have instances on our planet where oral history is actually fairly accurate, even when people are.
Yeah, some of the oral traditions have kept history intact for thousands of years.
But even with contact with a range of different people.
Yeah.
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 so-
Because oral history isn't just taught like, hey, let me tell you this thing. It's like taught in like patterns of storytelling so that things don't change.
Yeah.
It's like taught with how it, like you don't forget the lyrics to a song that you know really well because you know that it goes in a specific order and that, this word comes after that word. And that's how a lot of oral history
this
works.
Yes. So we can head back up to our ship now, right?
Why are we doing that? Why aren't we doing the next thing?
Because
Do you just want to go back up to the ship for funsies?
No, because we would talk to Evfra. But let's go. Do you want to do that one? Let's go scan some rocks.
We don't need to scan rocks, but aren't we going to hit up the river Wasn't she just saying head up the river to do something?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it was just because Joel was saying we needed to go back to the ship to talk to Evfra.
Okay, sure. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. We're both
We might
like
not
real
even-
soups tired.
Yeah,
and,
we
like,
are.
And like we just looked at each other like no
really
one wanted
blankly,
to like no one wanted to make a decision. We were just like, whatever's
Okay.
going.
Doing stuff, I guess.
Yeah, just like, yeah, no, yeah. I don't want to call it. I didn't try and call it. Leave me alone.
Again, we don't even...
Reg is yours, Pathfinder.
We don't need to go anywhere on the ship. We just want to go into
Get on
the...
it. Can't it stay on the planet?
Just seems like a lot of effort for nothing.
And waste of fuel. What's happening here? I just Why?
But there is a heap of stuff that we want to do out
John
here.
says Evfra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
Where?
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Where do we take calls on the ship? In here? No, that's escape pod. That's.
Maybe down here? That looks like a cool room.
Should have seen it. Perfect drift. Prepping VidCon communications.
Where? What? Where?
Well, what's the point of having them then?
Like panicking? Opening big. Okay.
Cool.
Evfra. Activate.
Commander.
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science thing. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshai. Why should I let you?
Get you done.
Sure.
My personal code is I got this.
Bold, a little arrogant, like me. Still, I'll reserve judgment for now. We've managed to trace the Moshai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Evfra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We
Ah.
take care of our own.
Not fucking apologizing.
No.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, so I need to... Well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI. And honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles
Okay.
said he wanted to see you.
Did he? Did he now?
Okay. I was confused because the lady was like, the Moshai are kind of over there. She kind of gestured.
Yeah.
I thought she meant on the planet that we were just on.
Oh, sure.
Which is why I was like, why are we leaving?
Oh, well, I didn't think we were going to really, like, I don't know where we would go.
Shall we
How long does it take to learn piloting?
just like turn around and talk to a few people before we do the next quest?
Okay. Oh,
I mean, up to you.
let's talk to you, Suvi.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Parties? I don't... What even? Okay, whatever. Yeah?
I almost kind of want to say parties just because it's like people lived there. Of course it was big. You know? Like if you looked at ruins of one of our cities, you'd be like, whoa, why was it so big? What would people do there? And it's just like people lived there.
You're like, I sat on a computer for 8 hours a day
Yeah.
and told people what they needed to do to fix their lives and then moved on. I don't know. What do you-
Exactly. So can we say parties?
Wild remnant parties? What else would you use it for? Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
Oh.
I like you. I don't want to say that, but I love that that's just like...
I should get back to things. Sounds good.
Oh, that was really funny.
Hey, Callow.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
I could use a lake.
What? Okay, yeah, sure.
Now that the Nexus is how it meant to be, before it was what on? I don't know. It's fine. It's nice enough, but it could use a lake.
Yeah, I like it.
Every good space station needs a big lake, maybe some fountains.
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I
I
still
really
see
like
crippling
his
the Nexus in my
eyes.
memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
I like how dramatic this guy is.
Can we coexist? Nah. Well, we don't, like, what are we...
I don't...
We can coexist. Oh my gosh, hang on a moment. We're saying we can coexist is almost like thinking of it as a sentient thing. I mean, not necessarily.
we think that the Kett are associated with the Scourge, right? We don't think it's a natural phenomenon.
I don't know. I don't know if they are or not.
They've been talking as though the Scourge has been around for quite a long time
like
now.
hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years. And I think maybe the Kett have only turned up quite recently, so maybe it isn't...
I don't know.
Interesting.
I
don't want to say we can coexist.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. PB Witch.
Are their species amphibious? Is that what he was saying? I mean, they look a little bit froggy, but I never really thought that before.
That they were amphibious. I don't know.
But maybe they are.
Maybe they
Well,
are.
we were very briefly on their planet. It didn't look like half underwater or anything, but
Amphibian.
maybe we just saw...
Amphibian. Are they amphibian? Don't know. Can't remember. Someone tell us. Please. We're too tired to Googles.
Far too tired to Google. I like how
You know, there was
people
a
move
time when
around.
Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her for as long as it took.
It's her sister?
She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it.
I always
Hey!
have time for you.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing.
We can't talk about her back channels anymore. Okay.
We did flirt with her though, didn't we?
We did.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
To be able to
You
get
know
no
where
more
to
new
find me.
options.
One thing in the tooltips that it showed before, it was like, if you look somewhere in the menu, was it in the journal or the codex? It was like, you'll be able to see, like, what your writer is kind of, like, up to, and, like, the decisions, like, their background, and, like kind of like the personal stuff, not just, like, the quests. Oh, I love our hair so much.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I just don't know where.
Maybe it was the journey so far. If you open that up, what is it?
Oops. Rider.
Oh, that's a lot of word.
Oh, good grief. Hang
Too
on.
many word.
So sleepy.
Lots of word. Okay, well, we'll look at that later. You still mourn the loss of your father, Alec, a man you loved and respected. You hope that you'd have made him proud as a Pathfinder. You started the search for answers in the mystery about why your father made you the Pathfinder. You visited your brother Scott while he was in a coma. You were honest with your brother. Haha, that was a significant moment, because I wrote it down. And told him Dad was killed on Habitat 7. You were honest with Scott about the struggles you've faced in finding home. Ha 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 ha.
Look at this keyword, honest, though. We were honest.
Yes, we were honest.
Oh, good
and then there's a
grief.
psychological profile about it. Let's not read that right now.
I can't read that. Maybe
we'll come
I'm
back to that next episode.
And I'll slowly scroll through it so you can like pause or whatever if you want to read it yourself.
We're kind of impulsive. Quick with warmth and humour. Casual nature is welcomed by much of the team. Your tendency towards sarcasm has been mentioned to me by Director Tan in particular.
That guy's a dick.
It's funny that's like they're pointing it out as like decisions we've made, but Lizard is pretty sassy, irrespective of what we tell her to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about... Because Kesh is his daughter, relative, niece, something like that.
Granddaughter, I think.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Granddaughter. Good job.
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
I do like her.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Cool. Yeah, this is the first chance we've had to really talk to him, eh?
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
I agree.
Why?
I agree, Drac. I totally agree.
Why ever would that be trouble?
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the Ryder name, I'll bet.
Almost.
Oh, okay, so we can be like, we're not happy about Sam, or we are happy about Sam.
Well, I guess we are.
I mean, if it were just me playing, I would say tell me about it, but I actually think the way we've been playing Lizard, she would say that option.
Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just going to have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
Sweet.
Fair enough.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Evfra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
Yeah.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Evfra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
Yeah.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along.
That's
They're
great.
both still laughing at me over that.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know about that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Cool.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Don't be a dick, Ryder.
Food's food.
Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of corkcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
So,
I'm in there.
about all this
That's right.
combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have.
Ah, that's a
I've been doing
great
this for
line.
a long time now. Centuries. Shit. Well over 1,000
Gosh, he's
years.
old.
Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Your head does look hard, Drac.
I was going to say, do you think, because we've had this latest patch, do you think Ryder looks a little bit less rubber face?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll ask the next question, and I will see if she is A, either wearing somebody's face, or B, has had her facial nerves damaged by the freezing process.
Well, interestingly, from what, because I've been thinking about it, I think she's less animated, but it makes it less creepy, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
I was just listening to something today on the Uncanny Valley, which is like the point at which like androids or robots creep you out,
Yeah, because they become so like human,
but not
enough that your brain is like, I don't know what I'm seeing.
Yeah, so making it slightly less real
isn't a bad thing necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's actually that. I don't know. Good spotting. Good spotting. Let's have a look.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Anything about the cat? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more combat stuff.
Tell me more about fighting cat.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it.
Ah.
Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
I'm going to do one more and see what we get out of it.
We should see if
Tell me
Sam's
more
got more
about fighting
jokes.
cat.
Oh, yeah.
Destined are annoying. Quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. They're friends, too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me.
Cool.
Okay, so we
Perfect
should aim for them
grenade
first if we can.
practice.
Okay, and the last one is Nexus Uprising.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
Yeah,
The
her
Nexus
face
got
definitely.
us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Yeah.
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Dan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Probably.
I'm okay with airlocking some random guy.
We can do that. Don't worry about it. We got it. You're absolutely right. The face, I think, is less creepy.
Yeah, but less
talk more later.
animated, right? It's like
Yeah.
underneath her eyes isn't moving
Hey,
anymore.
one last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
We're 1,000 years old.
When you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
Do we just shake our head at him? Like, okay. You're like, come on. I don't want to watch that.
Like, it does make us kind of bland, but we were already reasonably bland. So.
She's a gherkin, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. How are we doing for time, hon?
We've got a couple of minutes, so I just wanted to check our last few nooks and crannies.
Cool. Creepy couch.
No, sorry, biotics.
Where is
We're
she?
A few 100,000 years ahead.
What the fuck? Is she in there?
Back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years.
Oh, she's up there. Cool. Cool.
PB.
PB. We'll probably get to like her in time.
I think we will.
You
I think
can.
she'll grow on us.
Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
PB. I think she will grow on us. Do you remember how much we hated Miranda?
Is that a flirt option, or can we just ask her that?
Oh, well, we should do that. Hang on a moment. I was just going to say, remember how much we disliked Miranda to begin with, and then how much we really liked her at the end?
Yeah.
Let's hold out hope.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements. Don't you
Whatever.
think?
You do what you want.
A certain independence might be helpful, yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
Okay.
I mean...
I don't really care about asking her about this stuff. Maybe the Tempest crew?
Yeah, that's the only one I was going to say.
Yeah.
How are you getting along with the team?
I'm keeping it light and pleasant. Even Lexi isn't exactly what I'd expected. And
Aw.
Jal, I'm learning what makes him tick. We're lucky to have an Angara
She's
with
starting
us.
to get to know people.
Asari can mate with all Milky Way species. I find myself wondering if that transcends galactic boundaries. I'm certainly not looking to reproduce anytime soon, but he seems like a good guy. What do you think?
Oh! No, that's way too forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, okay.
I'm not interested in mating with PB.
But PB, yeah, I mean, you
I'm not getting mixed up in that. That's a great option.
I'm going to take this one.
Okay.
I'm going to encourage them.
Trust your instincts.
Thanks, Ryder.
I love it. I love it.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks.
Should we
Don't be
just
a
try and
stranger.
find Jarl? Because we actually, I think we
Meant
were
to.
told to speak with him.
So I actually avoided his cabin before.
Does he have a cabin?
Well, he had like an
They all sort of
area.
walk around like weirdos.
Like real people.
Like real people
Fucking
who don't
stand in one place, friend.
feel the need to just stay in
He was
one
like
room all the
in-
time.
You know what? I thought I knew where he was. I was wrong.
He's
was
prob-
wrong.
He's probably gone for a walk.
Who
Like a
fucking does that?
weirdo.
Seriously, maybe. No,
Did
I
you
don't
hear
want
the
to
news
fucking
from
talk to
Mia?
you.
Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
That's awesome. That's the other arc.
It's really exciting, but my brain just did a thing where I was like, is Cora kind of like a Japanophile? You know, like someone who's like really into the culture that they're not from and is like learning.
But for Asaris.
Yeah. I'm not meaning that to sound in a mean way. I'm just meaning like,
well,
she's like, oh, the Asari. I learned how to be an Asari, but I'm not really an Asari, but I could be an Asari because I know how to do all the things that the Asari
I'm
get.
going to back her up because she was a biotic and she had nowhere to go, and they found a place with her. The Asaris took her in, so they embraced
fair.
her.
That is fair. Yeah.
So I think I like your idea.
Yeah, we should go speak to her.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
That's to
Who's
us.
she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
That's awesome.
Yeah, can we ask that top one?
Well, someone's a fan.
No.
Exactly.
I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience. That's all.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Okay, friend.
Okay, so she wants to come on that quest.
That's all we got.
Which
Wow, shall I try
is
to find
fair
Jarl? We're running out of time.
Read email from Cara. Oh, we don't need to
good
read the
grief,
email
I don't
because we
want-
went and talked to her.
Oh, I don't want
So-
Oh, thank goodness.
You've gained Evfra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah, that one. Maybe.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at a price.
What?
You mean the Rokar? Don't take it personally. They hate all aliens.
Evfra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader. Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket.
Ooh.
He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's awful.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
We only arrived like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, like today? I don't know how much time we've spent. 5 minutes.
It would be good if we could reason with them.
Yes. Yeah, because we can always try, and then if it fails, then we can shoot them. So we may as well try reason.
That's solid reasoning.
Great.
Solid reasoning.
I convinced Evfra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Evfra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
Okay, well, maybe
I have to try.
I have to try and kill him?
This is to be your home. I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Thanks,
That's interesting. I feel like that could have gone very differently if we'd been like, we don't want to reason with him, we just want to blow him up.
That's all we've got time for.
That conversation is just really, really interesting. I wonder if we will be able to
reason,
win him over in some way. Like, there's no reason to have any bad blood with us. We don't even know the guy.
No, that's true, but I think
one of the things I do find interesting though is like the killing of alien species. Like, we just found those guys and we're just like, okay, we'll just shoot you in the head till you're dead.
Like, you shot at me, therefore I'll murder everyone in this vicinity.
Yeah. And it was like in the previous games, we were fighting against the Collectors and we were fighting against the Geth and
Cerberus.
Yeah. So, but like the first time we started murdering Cerberus people, it was like, oh, we're actually killing like people.
Yeah.
Not just like
machine
husks
things
and robots.
Or something that's super evil.
Yeah. Or like, it was like, these are real people and we are ending their lives. Whereas then we get to this and it's just like really normalized. Like, we just found some random guys that have a grudge against us for some unknown reason, and we're just gonna blow their heads up.
Because now I'm gonna go try reason with them, and they'll be like, "Yeah, you killed like 10 of our people down there."
Yeah.
They
tried to shoot us first, but
they did, but they're not going to see it that way.
No,
they're going to see it as some strangers turned up on their planet, went rifling through their stuff, and then shot some of their people.
Yeah. But it's just interesting. We are so tired. I was kind of half asleep for half of that.
Which it was so funny because the last episode I was sitting where Momo is now, which is just a tad back from the screen, and like I was looking kind of like head tilted up, eyes half closed, like looking through the bottom of my eyes, like, yep, this is good. You're doing
the computering good.
Yeah. And Momo's doing it now. She's got one eye half open. She's like, yeah. We got this.
Yeah.
So we're all tired. We're gonna go to bed.
We're gonna go to bed.
I hope you get to go to bed too if you're tired.
Yeah. Or we release this in the daytime in the States. So I hope you are well rested and full of energy for your day.
Yeah. So we'll catch you next time.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Bye.
See ya.